Good day, welcome to Fleet TV News. My name is Tolulokbe. If we allow this party and the government to continue for a second term in office, we may not have a country, says El Rufai. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El Rufai is of the opinion that if the ruling party, APC, is allowed to remain in office come 2027, Nigerians may not have a country they can call their own. Speaking at the grassroots mobilization campaign for the opposition coalition, the African Democratic Congress (ADC), held in Sokoto on Saturday, August 2, the former APC chieftain maintained that he is ready to mobilize Nigerians to eject the incompetent ruling party. "I'm not in politics to get anything for myself. I'm in politics to serve," he said. "When the government does not serve the people, it is my duty as a senior citizen to come out and condemn it and take steps to reverse the situation. That is why we come together as people opposed to the politics or the policies of this government to form the coalition, which has resulted in the adoption of ADC. I believe that if we allow this party and the government to continue for a second term in office, what remains of Nigeria's social capital will be destroyed, and we may not have a country at all. This is a fight for our lives," he said. Thank you for listening to Flip TV News. To enjoy the rest of your day. Do not judge me by your standards. Peter Obi replies Soludo after the governor subbed him for promising to do just one term if elected president. Peter Obi has replied Anambra State Governor Charles Soludo, who asked for a mental evaluation for any politician who promises to do only one term when sworn into office. While speaking at a campaign ground in the state on Saturday, August 2, Soludo described any politician making such a promise as one taking the electorate as a fool. "How can anybody with brain? You think you're talking to fools? You come to people and say I will do only one term. Any politician who said that must be sent to a psychiatric home because the person must have some mental problems," he said. His comment came weeks after Obi said he would honor any coalition agreement that requires him to serve a single term and hand over power to the North in 2031, emphasizing that character and integrity mean more to him than holding office. In a statement released on his X handle this afternoon, Obi stated that his one-term, four-year vow is sacrosanct. He asked those doubting him not to judge him by their standards, where political promises are made to be broken, as he's not cut from that cloth. Obi stated that he has a verifiable track record that speaks louder than speculation. He went on to list several former presidents in other countries who made promises of serving one term and stayed true to their promise. His statement reads, "My one-term, four-year vow is sacrosanct." One of the greatest American presidents, Abraham Lincoln, served only 4 years, yet his legacy endures as a model of principled leadership. Another iconic figure, John F. Kennedy, did not even complete a full term, yet his vision and ideals continue to inspire generations. In Africa, Nelson Mandela, revered globally as a symbol of justice and reconciliation, chose to serve only one term as president of South Africa, despite immense public pressure to stay longer. His decision was a deliberate act of leadership, a statement that power must serve the people, not themselves. Indeed, history shows that the longer many African leaders remain in power, the more likely they are to be corrupted by it. Longevity in office is not a mark of success. Rather, it is purposeful, accountable service, however brief, that defines true statesmanship. It is within this context that I reiterate my vow. I will serve only one term of 4 years if elected president, and that vow is sacrosanct. I am fully aware that the decay in our society has made trust one of the scarcest and most skeptically viewed commodities. Many Nigerians, understandably, no longer take politicians at their word. But even in this climate of cynicism, there are still a few whose actions have matched their words, whose integrity is built on verifiable precedent. Recently, I became aware of two statements aimed, albeit indirectly, at my vow to serve only a single 4-year term. One person remarked that even if I swore by a shrine, I still wouldn't be believed. Another suggested that anyone talking about doing only one term should undergo psychiatric evaluation. I understand the basis of their skepticism. They are judging me by their own standards, where political promises are made to be broken, but they forget or perhaps choose to ignore that Peter Obi is not cut from that cloth. I have a verifiable track record that speaks louder than speculation. Thank you for listening to Flip TV News. Do enjoy the rest of your day.